me to switch on my presentation. And meanwhile, you can let me know like what's the news around what is happening across the world in Tamil Nadu in India. I got to see today top three news is Cuba um, is lacking power and struggling with the power outrage, and Ukraine having uh, issues with 1,000+ soldiers surrounded by Putin's army. And in Iraq, we see that the drones are surrounding everywhere, asking women to wear hijab. A lot of news happening. And just yesterday, I got to see that um, the last budget of Tamil Nadu, probably that could be motivating, exciting. I'm not very sure about the scenario there, but I wish these things are happening around. Let's start. Oh, my screen is visible to you.
Yeah, it's visible. It's visible.
Okay, just give me a second. Yeah, I'm sharing my screen and the presentation. Is it visible? Yes,
Not
no?
yet, sir.
No,
Not
we can
yet?
able to see your screen, sir, but your presentation we can't able to see.
Okay, give me a minute. Yes, how about now?
Yeah, now it's perfect, sir.
Oh,
Now we
great.
can able to see your screen.
Thank you. Thanks for that. Hope this is visible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good to go. So we'll just have a flooding time next 1.5 hours. So this opening slide I just put to say that who you are would be reflected by the kind of people that you're surrounded with, right? We have heard this from our parents, we have heard this from our teachers, and we have heard this over internet, YouTubes, and by reading books, right? You tell me your friends and I tell you. It is that sort of a phrase that I want to start with. As a personal brand, we need to be really careful with whom we are surrounded with. Okay, here is my question for you, like how you are going to look your day in 2030. Just imagine, maybe you don't have to answer even, just visualize what are the changes we are going to see in next 4 years or less than 4 years, maybe. Have you visualized how it is going to change your work life, your personal life, your business, the industry connected with, and the world? Yeah, it's a big question, right? So what I felt like, probably something like this is what I thought. Your life is going to be really 2x, 3x, 4x faster than what you are doing now. Okay. Because I believe things would be automated a lot. A lot of your tasks would be automated. And whatever we say that the AI we are using it could be free at times. It's not the kind of a cost it may be costing now. It could be more affordable so that everyone would be able to use AI so that it is going to do a lot of our tasks automated. The moment that we wake up, we know what is that we have to do. Or in terms of predictions, we may really understand what is going to happen in next 3 months in our life, in our career. Probably many more screens, digital screens across everywhere, the workplace, the environments that we are into. But what largely would be missing is, with a big list, an exhaustive list, we can put some 100 list over that. But the last one would be definitely, we would largely lack human interaction. Probably this is the one that we have to think about when we are talking about personal branding. In a while, we'll be opening up what personal branding is all about. But just I want to give you an insight of how life is going to be in next few years, so that you guys are prepared for that. So actually, I'm just warming up myself and you people, so that you are setting our machines and everything around you. So we are not talking seriously about personal branding. So no worries, just settle down. Even I'm taking my time to settle down with the crowd. Okay, so this is one not so recent, but I came across on LinkedIn. This is a post. What do you think about this post? Is it wonderful? This is by the brand Hamleys. I think Reliance have taken over this brand, an international toy brand. What do you think about it? The guy is having a soft toy, and the girl is having a car. Probably kind of gender preferences are changing across, right? Boys are preferring more soft, and girl is preferring more hard toys. And have you noticed anything odd in this one? Put in the chat box, though I may not see your chat box because that window is behind my presentation screen, but put in your chat box. Do you see anything odd in this image? Do you see anything different? I'll pause for a while. Let me see where I can find the chat window. I cannot see that anyway. So if at all you could have pointed, I am not very sure because the chat window is not visible to me. You see that many of the, even the audience, where the purpose of posting this image did not serve the purpose. What I mean is, they were pointing up what is this new ghost and. You see there is one and here, whereas this guy is wearing having this soft toys, holding in both of his hands, right? So whose hand is this one? So that was the question popping across. And interestingly, they were not talking about the brand and the purpose of posting this yeah, very interesting AI generated image, but the whole purpose was deviated about you probably using a responsible AI generation tools. Okay, the idea was different, but what it ultimately ended up was completely different. Okay, this is to start up with, nothing to do with our discussion today. Yes, here we go with what we are talking about personal brands. And when I got to know this personal branding as a term itself, it is very closely related to reputation management, public perceptions, self-packaging. People call it in different names, self-commodifications, digital footprints, a lot many. Okay, but the end of it, it is you are selling yourself. Okay, how you are going to separate yourself among others, right? How you are going to consolidate your values, your characters, your capabilities, everything that is to be different from others. Okay, so we'll be talking more about this, the word itself as a personal brand as we go. But it is very simple. Believe me, whatever I'm going to say for next 1 hour, everything you will know. You know everything. And probably it is like a friend catching up after a long years, talking about it, getting some terminologies familiar is what we are going to do in this workshop. So believe me, whatever I am going to say, you definitely know it. I'm going to rekindle things across so that it is easy for you, and keep that in practice as you go along. Okay, so here is a brand. I just recently posted this on my LinkedIn. So here is a brand, and brands are also changing the way that they are projecting themselves. They're no more using their core prominent logos. What they are using is their typography. What is this brand? Definitely, people can catch it up with red and yellow, and definitely you would have said rightly. Okay, and if you have got your answers right, just put your answer in the chat box or the poll that could be open. Just check on this. I'm not saying that answer. Okay, I'm not giving that answer. But anyway, let me move to the next one. Guess this one. Definitely, you should be able to do that. And if you have a lot of kids at your home, you would come across what the brand is all about. Right? See, what I'm saying is what we think as a brand, maybe you connect this brand to a logo. People are not using logo anymore. This is a kind of a advertisement where they're not using the logo to promote themselves. Okay, I don't know if you have caught this brand so far. Let me know in the chat box if you have answered it right, or in the poll. I don't know if Matan is doing it. If not, fine. We'll just go ahead. And what is this one? What brand you can associate with this one? What comes first in your mind? Okay, what it should be. Yeah, people can unmute and even talk to me. I'm free to pick that one. And let's see this one. Okay, this would be very interesting. Yeah. Of course, this brand has a wonderful logo, but they're not showing up their logo in the advertisement at all.
Qatari Airways.
Let me show the next one, very much connected to this, and see like if you could crack this. What is it?
British Airways.
Awesome. This is British Airways. Awesome, man. Whoever said that, it's too good. See that British Airways do have a logo, but they're not showcasing the logo. What I say is brand is anything but a reputation. You know, we are attributing it to a symbol, design, mark, sentence, tagline, sound, texture, emotions, whatnot, everything. Yeah, right. But they are not promoting all this stuff. Yeah, from MACD to Kellogg's to Heinz ketchup to British Airways. Yeah. So now I want you to think about 5 Indian brands. Okay, what comes to your mind? Just quickly. You should not be taking more than 20 seconds. 5 Indian brands that come to your mind. Okay. You can put in your chat box, or if the poll window is open, you can put there also. 5 brands. Okay. I probably would have picked or would have not really picked up. That's fine. Okay, I'm getting to see, can you identify the brand? Okay. I think the poll is just opening up. I just want you to point 5 Indian brands. Okay. Why Indian brands? Okay, I'm not sharing the poll result. Anyway, I think Matan, end of it, you see that you take it up. If at all you're posted or you have some brands in mind, let me see if I could overlap with your idea. Okay, so here we go. So this is one brand that comes to me when someone asks me like, oh, can you name an Indian brand? This is one brand that comes to me first. Why it comes, I don't know, but this is what it comes to me. And if you have got some other brand, it's totally fine. Okay, I'm trying to pull the brands from different sectors. Let me see like what is there. I said 5. Okay, let me see that. Yeah, this is somewhere connected with my memory from my childhood experience, you know, looking at Amul butter and all the Amul products, their sweets, milk. Yeah. Very closely. Again, with this polka dot girl, Amul girl, probably first illustrated brand, I believe. Still vivid in my memory, right? And probably for many. And this is one brand very recently, probably 2 years back, I just got my another specs renewed, and I had to go to visit Lenskart. And this is one brand which is like picking up a big share in the market. Okay, probably the brand that you have picked, Indian brand, may not be this, that's fine. And I'm finding some association with the brands that I'm talking about. And of course, this is my service provider, Airtel. So I remember Airtel and using their service for last 25 years. So very closely associated with me. See, why I'm putting all this is kind of an association or the reputation, the values this brand brings it to everyone. And it would be totally different for you. I agree and I respect that. So check on other stuff. And this is very, very closely connected with me, CCD. I don't know how popular it is anymore, but all thanks to Malvika for the kind of a work she has put across, for all the depths that she was able to clear in a very short time, right? And see the kind of a brand reputation that people have got and have even trust and contributed to overcome the debts the company had with what unfortunately Siddharth had left behind. It's so sad, but still see the value that certain brands can bring in. And other brand, maybe I'm not a coffee guy, but still I like Chai Point a lot, and I can talk a lot about Chai Point. Okay, here we go with this question. Okay, here is slowly we are starting up, warming up with the personal brand. Okay, have you ever thought what is the number of search that Google has per second? This is just yesterday I updated this slide. 99,000 searches per second. Do you believe this? And what is the per day? 2 trillion. 2 trillion searches per day. Okay. And an average person searches 3 to 4 a day, right? Definitely you should be doing more, I believe. I do more, maybe hundreds in a day I spend. So the value that it shows is definitely way high than what it should be. Okay. I'm just trying to bring in some insight of how we perceive personal branding. Okay, this is the yesterday's information. I got to see some 800 crore population. This is world's population. 800 crore. If you visit that site, Worldometer, you can see every 1 second some baby is born somewhere and this number is increasing. Okay, why I am asking this? Why I'm worried about this number and why I'm worried about this one. Here goes the question to you. If you are not on Google, you do not exist. Okay? Have you searched yourself? Are you there on Google? I just pause for a minute. Okay, I pause for a minute. Just take your phone and put your name in the Google search and let me know what comes. I'll give you a minute, 30 seconds. Here you go. Just do it. Just put your name and see whether you come in the Google first, or you come in the first page, or you come in the first 10 pages. If you come at least in the first page, it's awesome. You're super good. Or if you're coming in the first 10 page, it is okay, good. Are you coming? Matan, are you coming? Yeah, you're coming. You're doing good. Murli, you, Monisha, and only few names I get to see that. If you're coming in the first page, it is super good.
Yeah, I am there in first page. Balaji, I am there in first page.
First page and the first list?
Yeah, in the first list.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful.
I'm sharing the screenshot in the chat box.
Thanks for that sharing. And people, please share it in case if you're coming on the first a few pages. It's super good. What you're doing or what you're talking about, personal brand definitely reflects in it. Okay, here we go. My next question. What comes to people's mind when they hear your name? When someone hears Murli, and what are the qualities that Murli attributes to his personal traits? Is it reflecting? Okay, what comes, you think, like what comes to people's mind? Matan. Okay, this is one interesting phase I got. This was posted in my church pastor's office room. Okay, he has posted, "Do not criticize someone who is not present here." Wonderful, right? He clearly says, "Man, don't come and complain about someone if someone is not there around." Okay, don't come and talk about someone who is not present in the room, right? This is wonderful image I got to see, and I told him, man, I'm going to use this in my presentation today, and I click this picture. What I'm trying to ask here is, what is that people think about you, your values? Okay, if at all me as a person, what people think about Balaji, what qualities Balaji would bring in is what my question is all about. Okay, here we go. So let it be any answer that you have got. Okay, but what Google is talking about you. You can say Murli is very good in negotiation. He has got very good skills in negotiation. Let's assume that way. Is Google reflecting that skill? Yeah. Or let's say Matan is very good, is super expert in risk taking. If that is the quality I attribute, does Google reflect that skill? If not, you have to seriously work around. Okay. So this slide may be really fun, but it is like a serious thought that you should have to build that perception. Okay, what people are thinking about you, and is it the same internet is also thinking about you? Okay, take for example my case. My name is Balaji, and very familiar household name in down south, right? And my initials are AC. So when someone is going to search my name on internet, they definitely will come across Balaji AC Theatre, Balaji Lodge, Balaji Lottery, or Balaji AC Repair Centers. You get to see that the challenges that I have to put myself on the top. Now I want you to search my name. You just put Balaji AC and let me know. Put my name in Google. I'm talking about the kind of a situation when that is why I related to 8 crore Tamil Nadu population, or even you put some portion from Andhra with the familiar name Balaji and with the tag AC attributed to it, the number of people with the similar name, and AC also being a synonym connected with air conditioned or with the kind of a marriage hall or the facility, the hotel, lodging, everything. It's a big challenge, right? For me to stand out in the crowd with 99,000 searches per second. It's a big challenge to get my name up there. Okay. So if at all you got my name first, it would be on the first fold is what I say. Okay. My name is there on the first, and definitely you should also be finding my name, and the next 3 or 4 would be my name, or probably the first page is filled with my name. Do you see that? Did someone make a search?
Yeah,
And I'm going to
that.
share the idea. How you are going to do, I'll share it.
Okay. We could see your name in the first.
Yes, it's a challenge, Murli. Definitely, it's a very big challenge because everywhere, every person is called Balaji. And we have Balaji Theatre, Balaji Hotel, Balaji Marriage Hall,
Balaji Temple. We have a lot
everything.
of Balaji Temple.
Balaji Temple, everything, and again with AC, Balaji AC mechanic, yeah. So with all this competition, I have to stand out and prove myself every single day that I am here. I exist on Earth on Google. You get to see that it's a challenge. Let me tell you one more. So here I'm going to show you a website, but I just want you to tell me if you have come across this. Maybe Matan, if you have created the poll, you can tell me or post this. Have you come across this website called Brand Yourself? Have you come across this website? And people there, you can scan it, maybe use it later time after my workshop. Have you come across this website? Okay, very quickly, people do that. Let's see, only 5 respondents.
Yourself.com.
We'll give 10 more seconds.
Yourself.
Yes, Murli?
Yeah. Brandyourself.com. Yeah.
Okay, I'll end the poll. Let's say like 30 seconds, end the poll. And if at all, can I share the results? And I don't know if the results can be shared across, if you are able to view this, Matan. How many say that yes, no, they are watched? Do you see the results, Matan? I'm not able to see the results.
I'm just showing, just a minute.
Madan, just you can share it orally. No need to share your screen.
Yeah, you just share it orally. What is the
Orally,
percentage?
just your percentage.
That's fine. Let's see, why I'm talking about this website. I'll give some heads up of how and why you should be using it, and also I put disclaimers. Anything goes wrong with the website that I'm showing it across, I have no personal connection. Okay, out of my
Is someone,
experience, the kind
out
of
of
a
seven,
benefits that I can reap in, I'm sharing this data.
no, everyone has answered no, sir.
Okay, so it is a good thing that you are part of this workshop and you are learning something new. Okay, as I told you in the beginning, I guarantee that you are going to take away something really good, some new knowledge. End of this workshop. Okay, I'll talk about this website, and I'll tell you how I also got benefited out of this website. Okay, so here you go. Once you register in your website, what it says is how good your name is associated with. Probably you don't know. Probably you're not aware that Murli's name is someone put some bad review. Okay. Okay, understand if someone has put a bad review on internet, and here it will show it in negative. And if there is something positive attributes to your name, it will also show. And it will also show if it is unlabeled. Okay, I'll give you some more heads up of it. I've just put a screenshot. I have no time to share the work of this website, but I'm sharing this. Okay, here you go. It is going to ask me, there is a lodge in Warangal. Uh, is it you? It is asking me once I create a login. And I need to say yes or no. I need to say no because it's not me. You got it? Are you guys with me? Yeah. Okay. It says that it is a AC lodge. Is it you? You need to say no. It's not me. And it is asking Delhi to where is it? A ticket booking. This one. Is it you? You need to say yes, no. Yes, it's not me. And this is me. It says there is an Behance account. Is it you? And I need to say yes. Yes, it's me. Yeah. So if this is the Facebook, is it yours? Yes, me. This is my previous organization, Manipal University. It says, yes, it is me. Okay, it can share. Is it positive, negative? All it can allot here itself. You can see that. Is it positive, negative, unlabeled? information. All that you need to spend probably some 10 minutes to categorize yourself to where you belong to. Okay, this is, trying to cluster your name in one pocket. Okay, I'll tell you one more thing. From this website, I was not aware about it. Okay, from this website, I got to know this one. This is very interesting. Sometimes you'll be knowing something more about yourself by doing this task. Okay, sometime back, I wrote these 2 books for Commonwealth Learning. This is from Canada. Okay, I wrote these 2 books and it's a paid project. I got very good money and I forgot about it. I was not aware where this book went and I did not really claim as an author. I just let go. But in this one, it asked me, is it you? Is this author, is it you? Because I see your name. I thought, oh, wonderful, it is me. And then I put that in my profile. You got to see this? This is an advantage. Or something bad, you can say whether it is you or no. It's not you. You got it? So here is where I got to know this book. I wrote this book and I was paid and I did not care about it because I was paid for writing this book and I forgot about this. But this link was somewhere there online and this website helped me point out. And it asked me, man, is it you? And I said, yes, it's me. And this is my point to pull out that link and I now use it in my profile. You got it? So this website is wonderful. I want you to visit this. Okay. And let me go and show across some world famous personal brands as a celebrity. Personal brand itself is like people, right? It's not about products. It's not about experience or some services. It's about people. Yeah. So here I get to see Steve Jobs. Yeah, as a personal brand. Yeah. What we call as a personal brand is, I just want to reiterate this. It is the value. It is the character. It is the capability you bring to your audience. Okay. End of it, as I asked you, what is that people think about you? What attributes they remember about you? And these are the kind of attributes we can see about Steve Jobs. He is known for consistency. Yeah. He is very simple, very minimalistic guy, and he's a risk taker. See the kind of attributes people connect with. And he is always concerned with humanity. Oh, that is why we have put this in curiosity, where it says that he helped people to experience new things. Okay, why I put this slides and few more slides to go like this is, I want you to build your reputation. Believe me, after this 1.5 work, it's not magic that you can build overnight. It's not possible. It takes long time, but consistency is the key. You can develop this. You can develop your best version of yourself to stand out from the crowd. Okay. And this is going to help you from your potential clients, customers, your industry to create some reputation among yourself. And what is the value that they brand? Let's see some more of it. Okay. We all know Elon Musk and now he's almost ruling United States. And what is he known for? A risk taker. See the capabilities people attribute to him. Okay. And
Madan, can you unmute all the participants?
Yeah, I have muted, sir.
Please.
And Kylie is probably, if people have visited Kylie's profile, I don't know, she's a world famous influencer on Instagram and she's born rich person, a celebrated person, and her Instagram post cost a lot. And see the kind of reputation. I'm bringing people from diverse sectors. Okay, an icon, a kind of an influencer, something like Kylie. Yeah. And she's a celebrated entrepreneur. She has her own brand. Yeah. Things sells like anything if Kylie posts. And you also know about Greta, right? She's an environmentalist, right? She challenges every world leader. She talks about climate change, and people know her for the climate change, right? For her interest, for her advocacy in climate change. This is what I say, that you find your niche where is that you bring in that traits that people talk about you. Okay, she's from Sweden. And here we go with our own PM. Yeah. He's a brand himself, right? Whatever we stand biased, whether BJP or any other stuff, but he is a celebrated guy, not just in India, across the world. See the number of followers. Whatever he says, things happen, right? Whether we like or we don't like, things are happening. So what I say is, it is the best projection of yourself that you stand out from the crowd for your values, for your characters, and the people or the public perception is built upon that. Okay. And here some more insights. Okay. What I say here is, in terms of recruitment, maybe some are looking for job opportunities, or even if you want to refine your say on online presence, this will be very helpful. Okay. 70% of the employers use your social media account to screen. Okay, 70%. And I'm taking real good data that they screen to know about you. It is not that it is what is written in your resume. Okay, people want to know what you like, where you put your thumbs up, where you say I don't like it, and where you put your comments on. That is going to make you. Oh, believe me, you have to be very careful with this. I don't know if you're already aware about it, but you should be very, very careful about even putting a thumbs up. Okay, I remember one of my friend who was in the interview panel. He was asked to check about the candidates' presence online, because it is an opportunity for the Central University. So when I say Central University job opportunity, you should be knowing it, implied who would be behind it, right? The government, the central government. And what is that your say about the central government would be definitely scanned to get acceptance in the panel. They are going to screen you. What did you say about the central ministry, or their regulations, or their policy? You like, you dislike, everything can be screened. And believe me, all this can be screened in no time. It will not take much time, right? And some more insight about why this is important. What I say is, whatever you are, be careful online, because when you are going to be employed, or even when someone want to make a connection, people check you online, and your profile need to be really neat and clean. Nearly 43% of employers screen the existing people. Okay, existing people. Some more. These are from very famous Fortune 500 companies, where they say that I'm screening my people. It is not only for recruitment, even people who are already employed, they are screened. What they are talking about the company. You get it? Many different things. And some more. Again, I'm talking about the background checks that your potential customers, your audience, your investors may check upon you, and how neat your profile is online. So please do not mess it up. Even if it is like Facebook or YouTube, you have to think twice. you should be giving thumbs up or thumbs down, or should you even be responding to it? Okay, because it's very easy nowadays to scan your persona. People can know you. Okay, here are some insights for you. So let me tell you, first half of this session, I don't know what's the time now. First half of this session, how we are going to go ahead is I have got something to share with you as a knowledge sharing. And second half is like I'll be showing up how you can tweak it up. I think we are already shooting up time. Maybe just excuse if I'm running little late, but definitely I prove it. It's worth attending this. Okay. Here I say that you have to stand out from the crowd. How you can stand out? What sort of a differentiation you bring in from you and your unique strength? It could be your leadership skill, it could be your vision, or it could be your personal traits. What public really talk about you? Okay, this is how you can build your brand. This is the first level. Okay, sometime based on this, maybe you are part of some membership, some board members, you are part of some uh, um, media, giving some interviews. All this you need to keep in mind how you're going to stand out from the crowd. Okay, this is how you can communicate your characters to the public. Okay, here I have one example. I guess you can identify this person. Who is this person? Okay, if you have put somewhere in the chat window, that's good.
Sri Narayana
He is,
Murthy.
sorry?
Is he
Yeah,
Mr. Narayana
Girija, you
Swami?
said no, he's not Narayan Swami. He's maybe looking like that. I am not very sure. His name is Natarajan Chandrasekharan. He's from Namakkal, I believe. He's the chairperson of Tata Sons. See, why I tell you is I'm trying to connect with this point. You know him as a chairman, but what is his personal traits? His qualities. He's a marathon runner, you know. He's a champion in it. Probably people doesn't recognize that attribute. He's known for it, and that's why I put this post. His unique leadership skill, his vision in digital transformation, his focus on ethical leadership is all different. That is how people know him. But I'm trying to give some unique strength that he brings in. You got it? And what is the kind of visibility that he is projecting for himself? He is there in across all business forums. He emphasizes on innovations. He emphasizes on ethical leadership. Okay, underline this word, ethical leadership. And what is the kind of reputation he is building across? Believe me, he is the only first non-Parsi person to chair this industry, this group. That's a big thing, right? A person from Namakkal is able to crack. What I say is kind of a reputation someone builds in. Okay. Quickly, I'll go because we are having a shortage of time. I don't want to talk more about this. And then is the opportunity that helps you to generate. How you can generate opportunities. You should be known worthy for your credibility, what skills that you bring in, what expertise you have. And when you are going to project this, people know you are the go-to person. Okay, as I told you, maybe we say attribute this quality to Murli as he's a very good negotiating person. People go for any sort of a negotiation with him. People may take his service, take his consultancy, right? If you're going to build this attribute, it is going to generate a lot of opportunity and very strong and positive opportunity. Okay, I'm moving very quickly. Can you identify a very famous celebrity in this photo? It's difficult, I know. Very old photo. If you have done it, put in the chat box. Okay. The person there wearing a cap on the left corner. Yeah. See her. Her name is Kiran Mazumdar, right? She's the founder of Biocon. She's a millionaire. But how she started, before being a millionaire, what she was doing, yeah? Her father was working with UB, United Breweries, and her mother was like some working person, a professional. And she all wanted to become a doctor, someone in medicine, right? And she was not given the right opportunity when she actually wanted. Okay. I'm here talking about how you build the right perception. She positioned herself as a visionary leader, and where in healthcare. It's so difficult because it's a non-traditional business where a women you can see, right, in India. And this is her first company. And this was set up in a garage. That's why I put this photo that you can attribute the kind of a progress from where she is, and something like a Flipkart business house where it started from a garage. Even the Biocon, which is like 100 campus, 100-acre facility now, started in a garage. How she was able to build a reputation, attract the investors, attract the partners that would help and lead a big pharmaceutical company in India. And she has her company in different parts of the world, right? Expanding her career influences. Okay. Maybe pulling many membership roles, advisory roles, global recognition, etc. And she's the person probably you recognize now, right? She's there on the corner. You see that she's very quiet, working. Now she's the person. Okay. Why I say is, what is the takeaway from these images or the pictures that I'm putting across is how someone want to be perceived. Imagine the kind of a struggle being a woman she would have gone through, working in a non-traditional sector where women were not entertained at all. And think about the leadership qualities that she has to build across among the media, making a presence, okay, making some strategic networks that help build this company. The kind of an action and communication that she was instrumental in bringing values, right? It's very big thing. And that's what I say, that attract new opportunities. It is possible only by reputations. And how to build the credibility. Just a big word, right? People have to believe you. It doesn't happen overnight, right? It need to be really consistent. And people, as I told you, check your social media, your interviews, your blog posts, your public speeches, etc., etc. And that is what's happening now, right, with the TVK new party, right? They are building reputations, and they are trying to build their credibility among the public, right? Maybe 2026, we don't know. They are working towards, right? And the kind of a tone that people set across. I'm all attributing to you as a person. What is that you reflect to claim that as your value? Okay. And some more of it. This is the last of the insights. How you overcome challenges also shapes you, right? How you anticipate certain potential risk that help you to overcome. How you strategically respond to that. Criticism is everywhere, right? Controversies are everywhere. Um, Unprofessionalism is everywhere. How is that you are going to respond to that? Transparency, consistency, it's all big things, but it is going to build over a time. And here we have this person, and definitely you know him. Probably you may not know him in this action, right? Sundar Pichai. And all the odd images I'm trying to show to you to show the other side of this person, right? He's playing cricket. He's an executive, CEO, of Google Alphabet. And imagine the kind of a difficult situation he had to go through when he was about to handle criticism from the US Congress addressing data privacies, internal employee concerns, focusing more on ethicals, leadership issues, his visions. But what is the takeaway that we get to see from Sundar Pichai is how you monitor your online presence. Believe me, his online presence is very clean and neat. I, in fact, liked his Wikipedia page. You can see his recording, a voice recording is there, and he talks about it. What I mean to say is how he leverages his online presence. Okay, communication with clarity, with honesty. We maintain trust, and that's what people believe, right? That is what they want. And here we go, that I just got to show you a lot of insights from there. But this is the shortcut. Okay. And I cannot help you with this. Identify your both personal and professional interest. How people want you to be identified, with what passion you want to attribute to. Okay, this is the formula. You should know what you're passionate about and assume that if your passion and profession overlaps, it's a great thing. For not many, it would overlap. Okay, what you're good at. Okay, the second thing. Are you good in public speaking? Are you good at art, music, photography, negotiating, taking risk, forcing things, making predictions, being a strategic person? What you are good at? You need to identify this. And what is the skills that you have acquired? That is what I say gives you credibility, right? It says that, okay, you've undergone training from this reputed institute or from this college. All this is going to help you build the story. Okay. What are my personal branding goals? That you have to answer. And there is no shortcut because I cannot answer any of this. And this is going to back you build your reputation. And provider, take a screenshot of this because you have to answer all these 4 questions and definitely it takes longer time. Okay, I'll move forward. Here it is to say that how you're going to build yourself, your persona as a brand. Okay, this is another quote. Here and there I like to put some quotes. Okay, here I say that until you start to figure out who you are speaking to. Okay, and the lady in this post name is Demi Jane. Okay, she's very famous for her extraordinary skill talking to chimpanzees. What I say is the kind of a passion and reputation how it builds across, right? People are known for it. We have got to see people who whispers to elephant, right? And we got a movie also in that theme. Okay, here we go, one more. And this is again a shortcut. It's a formula, you have to answer it. Who you are. What have you overcome? This is all not secrets and you cannot get through over period. It takes very long time, but you have to build it. Okay. What is that skill that you have acquired across to prove yourself worthy? I attribute these qualities for the 4 P's. Okay, maybe you can find it online. Purpose, passion, perseverance, prioritize, plan. All this comes under this. So here I say that you have to know yourself, and when you're going to sell to someone, you need to sell in this story form. Okay, this is how you build yourself and you know with whom you're talking to, that is your audience, and who are your audience, you need to identify, and then you have to build your story accordingly. Okay, I have one more quote here. Leaning into the stuff that you feel right and you stand out right away. It is you being honest, okay? Don't worry about what people will think about it. Over a period, you will build that reputation. And why that image I put is, I build the reputation like this. Maybe Murli knows me, or even my sister, when she's going to send a cab driver to pick me up from the station, she would tell me, just get to see a person wearing a gray t-shirt and he is the person. You don't need a photo. You can identify him right away. So I'm associated with that t-shirt. That's why I'm put this quote there. Don't worry about what people are going to think about your perception, your passion, your interest. But all I say is you have to be really honest towards it and try building it over a period, because it doesn't happen overnight. And I don't like this sharing up some frameworks and all, but still, considering the shortage of time that we have got, I just wish you check in this Ikigai template like a framework and try to build your reputation based on this. I'm not going to talk much about this, but giving an insight how quickly you can get through. Okay. Moving ahead, Matan, I'm overshooting the time. Is it good to go? Maybe like I try to be very quick, but try to complete it. And if the participants also fine with this.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you can go it till 4:30.
Yeah. You go with the flow, Balaji. It's perfect.
Okay, thanks for that.
Go
Thanks
with
for that. Thanks for that. Okay, here we go. As I told you that you have to define your audience. Who are your audience? No matter what your interest is, but you have to find your audience. You are someone who is going to talk with kids, children. You need to know the audience, where they are, what age group, what time they are awake, when you can reach them out. It is all that you have to personally understand your customers. Okay. See, I try to give an example. I come from a design background and I want to associate myself with people in design area. Let it be anything about design. I'll be glad to exchange my thoughts, my experiences, my insights with them and learn from them otherwise. And that is what I look at it. I'm least bothered about other people. So you need to find your audience or else you will be lost. I'll share some more insight as we go. Okay. And again, this is one mantra, one mantra that you have to follow. All your social handles need to be same. Try to keep same as a tradition, because that's easy for people to navigate and find you online. Okay, what we call as search engine optimizations. This is going to be very easy. What I say is, say example, if my Facebook account is Balaji AC, my Insta is Balaji AC, my X ID is Balaji AC, my LinkedIn is Balaji AC. You get to see my YouTube is Balaji AC. Simple. Try to be consistent there. Okay, try to keep the same social handles. Don't go wacky and create some random names and numbers and create your ID, which doesn't work in personal branding. And other one is how you're going to promote yourself. Only 20% is where you have to do your self promotion. You talk about yourself. I'm this, I'm good, I got this certificate. You want to leverage something upon your own image. It is only 20%. Rest 80%, you have to engage with the community that you have identified, who the customers are. What is that customer want from you? What is the problem you are trying to solve for them? Is what you have to keep engaging. That is 80% of it. And if you're doing this rightly, people will follow you. If you're just promoting yourself 80% and then talking little about your interest and solving someone's problem, it will not work. Okay. That a formula. And another one is, this is called signature traffic. Okay, that's something very special. And this you have to know to leverage the followers. Okay, what sort of a consistency you maintain? Are you going to post something twice in a week, once in a week? What is the kind of consistency that you try to engage with your audience? Okay, and believe me, that is going to create networking opportunities. That is going to lead in generation of money. Okay, because people are going to follow with what you say with this one. They know by 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock, Irfan is going to post a view about his food blogs or something like that. People know about him, right? And here some more insight about what we believe that you have to follow. Very quickly, I get across. Okay, this is something like what we say a characteristics of personal brand. You have to focus on your target audience. You cannot say I am a brand myself, but people have to know you, right? People have to follow you. Something like Modi ji or Elon Musk or Steve Jobs or Kylie Jenner. Okay. So you have to narrow this, people. What I say is, if there is any recommendation coming for you to accept them and follow, please don't do that. If they are the right people, follow them. You are going to leverage from there. You can see some people with some 10 million views. Probably they may not be making that money. Maybe you'll see some people with 5,000 followers. They'll be making more money than the 10 million. You got it? That's a difference because you have focused people, focused audience. That's how you can leverage. Okay. Then try to be authentic. Don't fake around. That's what I say. Whatever your interest is, fine. People are there, someone like you, and they'll follow you. They want to know about you. So try to be honest and bring in more clarity in that. Whatever that you are trying to communicate, bring that clarity. Okay. So try to be yourself. Don't try to copy someone. Consistency is a key again here. Any channel that you are contributing to, maybe X or Insta or LinkedIn or Facebook, whatever it is, YouTube, try to be consistent. Look for that tone that you bring in. What is the kind of a message that you are trying to convey with the people? So consistency is the key. And standing out, being distinct. Okay, distinct, probably a cliche word, but it helps you from your competitors. How you build a unique experience from others. That's going to stay in the memory, believe me. And if my presentation is very different from the one that you have already seen, from maybe different workshop that you have come across, it adds value to me, like to be a distinct person who could make an impact presentation, something like that. Okay. And again, the kind of a perception that someone can have, definitely you have to respect the perception. People come with different varied background, right? So you have to value what they perceive across, what they believe is right. You cannot stand and down and say that this is where I put my foot down and I believe it. Okay, because this would change. The perception would change. You go on the other side and you look that as 9, or that person would come other side and look the same number as 6. So please don't go take sides. Don't be biased. And next is capability of being together. This is very crucial factor for people to stick around. Okay, just don't ignore people there. I'm talking about all online presence, online interaction that you put across. This is going to reap a lot of benefit. It's going to be really fruitful, believe me, if you stick around with someone for a very long time. You're going to learn a lot from that person. And the communication here should always be two-sided. Okay, the conversation would be really effective when the other person knows what you're talking and you also respond to what he wants. Okay, it is not simply broadcasting messages. And with this, I set my knowledge area. Here, actually, I go with what I want to show on LinkedIn, because this is the platform that I want to leverage on. Believe me, it is going to be really productive. Stay together. I don't know if you're sticking together for some more time. Is it good to go, Murli?
Yes, Balaji. Yeah. Please. We are adding
Yeah.
value to participants.
Yeah, thanks for that, and
Please.
my apologies for the
No
participant
issue. No
if
issue.
I'm overshooting my time and if you're committed with something. But believe me, it is going to be really helpful. This is my profile, and why I stand here to talk about LinkedIn is I'm there since 2010. And believe me, how many years? Nearly 15 years I'm there using this platform. I know in and out, but I'm not a certified person to talk about it. That's a disclaimer I put across. All out of my own experiences where I'm sharing what would work good for you. Okay. And why you have to be there on LinkedIn. And this is one big platform, believe me, I'm telling you, to leverage your personal branding. It is not on Facebook, not on Instagram. Definitely you're a person who are selling to such audience who are not there on LinkedIn and who are present on Instagram. That's a crowd you're looking for, and you have to definitely be there on Instagram. But that's not the one I'm picking now. I'm picking LinkedIn for our exploration of understanding personal branding. Okay, why you have to be here, I put across. I'm not going to go each and every one since shortage of time. Okay, I move across. Again, to say there are more than 1 billion users on LinkedIn. Definitely, whoever you want, whatever the CEO, believe me, whoever you want, the CFO, CEOs, auditors, anyone that you want to connect, you can connect through this platform. Everyone are there. It is just like your Google search, you can find people from here. And almost all Fortune 500 companies are there in this platform. Okay, here you go. This is one trick, one shortcut for you. What you do is, I guess you should be having LinkedIn account, right? I don't know if you remember the password, you're actively using it, you just created multiple accounts and you're not aware about it. That could be all people will be doing it. I've seen in many workshops that I have taken, people have multiple accounts. That's a bad thing. That's a bad for your reputation, and Google is going to curse you on it. Believe me. Okay, so what you're going to do now is go to your account, and in your settings, go to this setting and privacy, maybe take a screenshot of it. Then you go to this resource area and download this PDF as a PDF. Whatever Google, LinkedIn profile you have created, do this. Go to settings, resource, save to PDF. Once you saved it to PDF, here is the prompt that you can use your ChatGPT to optimize. I want to optimize my LinkedIn profile to attract more networking opportunities. Use the PDF contained in the profile image to do blah, 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 etc. is there. If you copy paste this along with the PDF, the ChatGPT is going to give you enough information how you can improve your profile. This is one. Are you with me? Great. So this is one. And the next one I'm going to tell you. This is my score. Not with the ChatGPT stuff. There is another one. It says 75% is my score. Anything above 70 is good. Okay. It also gives you recommendation where is that probably you have to improve to leverage the platform. Okay. Here we go. Here is one. I just checked across hiding something. Okay. Actually, my summary, my experience are hidden. I tried to check on it, what it says. It pulled my score to 41%. Can you see that? From 75 to 41, because if your summary and experience is not set rightly. It has given me full out of full marks on my education, my other credentials, my professional headlines. It has given me, it says it is very good, right? It is an AI driven tool that recommends you to tweak it. Okay, here we go. The site name is resumeworded.com. I don't know if you have used this one, and believe me, it is going to be really productive if you are going to use it. Okay, what you have to do is whatever you have downloaded as PDF, upload here in Resume Worded, and it is going to give you this score. And it will all tell you also where to improve. So very quickly you can go and improve your profile so that it is visible. I'm doing it every day, you believe me, because my name in Google with 800 crore population, and how many Balaji, I don't know, but my name is there on the top. I'm pushing it. I'm using such tools. Okay, there are many tools. Probably I'm not covering in this workshop, but it is there. So go explore yourself. And this is another one. What you have to do is go to setting privacy here. Just a minute. Settings and privacy, data privacy. Get a copy of your data. Believe me, it may take some 24 hours to send it on your email account. It will send you a data. But with this data, you can do amazing thing to leverage your personal brand. Here it is. You see the kind of data it gives with this one. When you ask LinkedIn, share the data, it is sharing so many informations. Okay, what I do is I take these connections and my contacts. All this connection and contacts would be quite old, right? I told you I'm there from 2010, 15 years. Probably I may not have their email account. Probably I would have not updated their phone number. Probably I don't know whether they are in my office next building. I don't know about that, but it helps. So you can leverage taking up this Excel sheet, and you can do a lot with ChatGPT. That's not part of the workshop now, but still I say that you can do a lot from this data, and this is an exhaustive data that you get from LinkedIn from this option. And to get this, it takes 24 hours. Okay, believe me, they are going to send you sooner on email. Okay, there is another one where you have to leverage your post. This is a shortcut. Again, I'm telling you, if you're active on LinkedIn, how you leverage your post. You check on these impressions that I've got some 5,000, 2,000, 2,000 plus more. And I've got some posts, few lakhs also, pretty old. I have no time to search for that. But what I say is there are some appropriate time and way to post to get this reach. You cannot randomly post anytime, any content. Okay, just check on this QR code. There are some insights about how to read this impressions that will definitely help you to leverage what you post on LinkedIn. Believe me, if you are working for some upgradation, upskilling in professional area, being in LinkedIn is worth investing your time, not on Facebook, not on Insta. Okay, this is another topic again. Can someone just read this? Photo of a middle-aged man with a warm professional appearance. Yes, a salt and pepper air, neatly groomed and well-defined, bright, full beard that is prominently white. His skin tone is medium brown. I'm talking about myself. Okay. Here it is, the description. So why I say is this is called photo analyzer. People believe looking at your face, right? What Madan you say? When you get someone, a follower, and you feel scary, would you allow them to follow you?
No, sir.
The
Definitely
very
not.
first impression is the photo, right? That's the
Yeah.
impact. Murli, yeah, you
Yeah,
believe that?
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah. So the first thing is your photo. So make it impressive, make it professional, invest more time on it. Okay. So this is not the description I made. This is the description I gave it to AI application and asked to describe. It described like this. Imagine if it has described something negative, I'll go and work on it. I try to make it positive. It says, no, this fellow is not trustable. Then I have to look more trustable, right? How you make someone look more trustable? We'll work on it. Okay, this is what the photo I put across, and it told something about this. And believe me, please do not use some AI tools to enhance your photo. There are various tools, right, to put your photo and that will enhance you, look more professional. Don't do that, because there are other ways to say that you are fake. So I uploaded this photo to AI analyzer and asked the AI to know, is it AI or not? So the AI told, no, this is human, this is not AI. You get it? Please do not use any AI filters to work on your photo. That I tell you, the search engines will reject you saying that this is some robot, this is some AI, and they know. And see that kind of an platform that can detect AI, Stable Diffusion, DALL-E, Midjourney, Ideogram, Flux, Firefly, all these are AI generative image applications, and it can detect, and it will ban you maybe your real photo, and that is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so keep it neat and clean. And here also there are ways that to understand whether your photo, where it need to go. Is it business, social, dating? If you're looking for a dating site, this is not a kind of photo that you want. What, Murli?
I should be in a t-shirt and blue jeans.
Great. I think you have a profile.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you're a social person, you see the kind of a attire that you have to be, or a business. These softwares are going to detect all that and going to make a lot of analysis for you, because believe me, big research has gone across in analyzing an image. The eyes, the chin, jawline, smile, your teeth, everything has got some attribution, and it is going to recommend you this is not perfect, you are not trustworthy, and you just read out and try to fix it. Okay, enough of that to say that how you can fix your photo. But if you're not getting it, just look at some celebrity photos where probably people who have invested some lakh rupee to shoot that. So try to post like that. It's easy.
Okay.
You got it? Try
Yeah.
to post like them so that you spend very little time. Probably your brother, sister, someone in your family, wife, children can take a photo like that. Believe me, this photo is taken by my wife. When I was about to go to a meeting, she said, "You look good, I'll take a photo." Okay, so just spend that way that you take some impressive photos, and these are do's and don'ts of the photos. What I say here is don't create some funny faces. I'll go very quickly because this is important. Some 3 steps quickly. Okay, don't make sad faces, that will not work. Please create eye contacts. Believe me, when you look at this photo, I'm looking at you. I'm seriously looking at you. Okay, that's the kind of a image that you have to try taking in. Stand straight, don't slouch. Okay, be very confident in the way that you really pose for your photos, and do not take any selfies and all. Someone need to have a tripod to take a very good photos. And as Murli said, that where this photo is going to be, for a dating site or a social site or for a professional site, your attire is so important, right? Yeah, that's good. So here we go with all this information. I'm not really talking more about it. And tell me now, there is a person there and he says open to work. Will you give him the job?
Won't,
You won't. Why?
because we need to have some undisclosed work to.
Okay. So let's talk
Things.
about this thing in further slides. What I say is how to optimize your profile so that you are in the number 1 in Google page. And number 1 is not important. Being in the first fold is very important. What I say the first fold is, believe me, the web page is so big, you have to be in the first fold, second fold, and the third fold. The web page is made of 3 folds. You have to be in the first fold. Okay. So I'm going to give you some shortcuts for that. One is search engine optimization. That helps in terms of the AI to be searching you. Then is using relevant keywords. What is the kind of relevant keywords that suits you, your brand, you as a person? Okay. And everything need to be readable. Believe me, grammar is very important. And there are a lot of AI tools now which will fix your grammar, your chat GPT, etc., etc. That is going to make your life easy. Okay. And now look at this other side. I searched here for CEO. Okay. And I want your name here. Whatever profession you belong to, if you are searching with this tag, you should be there. And you have to work. I'll give you some shortcuts. And believe me, all the shortcut doesn't happen overnight. You have to build across. And it would work. And it works for me. And this is the first thing that you have to do. First step. And he is my friend. He's a chef. He's in now in Mahendra University, Hyderabad. But he was there working with me in Manipal. Okay. So let's go with this quick 3 words. Name, title, and the company is very, very important. Your name should be very clear. Yeah. I have a friend in my office now. His name is Shanmugam. Okay. But we call him Shan. You got it? So if people know you by the name of Shan, please use Shan. His real name is Shanmugam. He worked in China. He worked in many countries. So Shanmugam become Shan. People know him by Shan. Okay. Or people know you by the name of Bobby. Let you be Bobby here. No problem. But what name is that you are giving is so important. And the title. And let me tell you how you have to give the title as we go and the company. So believe me, this is what we call as mini profile. Fixing this mini profile is very important. I'll give you some insight about how to fix this mini profile. As I told you, first is your photo. Make an impressive photo. There are a lot of things that within LinkedIn that you can fix using your photo. Okay. I'm not going to talk much about the photo things. I've told you enough. Make an impressive photo. That is important. Next is your name. What name you are known is, you have to give the name. And here in LinkedIn, you can leverage by giving your pronoun, which is important because we do have a lot of international connections. So you have to say that he and him, she and her. Okay. Like that you have to give, which is very important as global standards because people are looking at gender sensitization and you have to give this one. Okay. That is what you have to give in the name. And here you see that you should not be doing this in the name, which says Tom Horath is VCP expert. All this part of the name you should not be putting in. It should not display. Name is just for the name. And here you go with the professional headlines. You can be really creative here. Probably I was the kind of the earliest person putting this as visual educator. That is what I love to be called as. And other areas that I am associated with. Interaction design or being an educational leader or an entrepreneur. This is what I want myself to be associated with. So find this tagline. If you are not able to find, assume, and you don't know what is it, how to work on it, you are just trying to improve. A shortcut is just go when you search for CEO, see what they have written. Please don't copy paste. See what they have written and try to be creative. That's a shortcut. Okay. So your professional headline is very important. And sometimes you can even put your options here. I'm a chef, but I'm open to work. I'm looking for opportunity. That is also the search engine is going to pick from these 3 things is where you will be listed top. Your name, title, and the company. And if you're looking for an opportunity, that is also going to help. That is what the algorithm in LinkedIn works. Okay, actively seeking for opportunities. You can put anything. And look at this LinkedIn first page. He's a senior data engineer, definitely big guy, and he's at Netflix. Can you recognize his face? What I ask is the face ratio to the visibility here. Definitely it is not, because when you see that, you need to show your face like this. Don't keep it so far that people don't know who is this person. You got it? And another one. How good is this one? This is very good, right? But about the banner, we don't know who is standing here, but we definitely know there are a lot of people attending it, and probably that is what you want to leverage upon, and you get to see here. That is authorized Microsoft expert, all this stuff. And his banner also vouches that. Whereas here, I don't see that one, right? He's from Netflix, but nothing about Netflix in the hero banner. I say that you have an option to leverage. And this is one that I liked personally. Xavier, I can see his photo very clear through his eye. And I know that he's talking about video and video editing, and all his interest is put across this. So if he is the person asking me to connect, I'll connect with him first and not with this fellow. You're getting it, what I mean? Okay. Another one is how you have to post, how you have to create a post. Post here is, okay, let me tell you, ask you this. There are two images, one on the left and right. Which one you like? Matan, which one you like? On the right side or left
Right.
side?
Right
Right.
side.
The right side is from a very expensive 5-star restaurant. It's a top cuisine in their restaurant. Very expensive.
Now left.
It,
Then it is left.
அப்படி இல்ல.
No, attracting the users, right will be the preference.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
awesome, awesome. That's the point. That's the point I want.
Left is leftover.
Oh, awesome. That's night any day. I don't know the name. That's our something. Left is leftover. That's interesting. You're a very creative person, man. Okay, what I mean to say is your post should be like this. Your post should not be a garbage. Your post should not look like some dog's dinner. Put everything on a plate and say, give it to a dog, right? It should not be like that. You should respect your audience. You should respect your users. Present in a way that they like it. Yeah, that's an impression. I don't know how you're going to make it. I'm not giving any shortcut for it, but I say that just spend little time, make it neat, remove all unwanted nonsense stuff from there. Just see that where you want to keep a link, ask them to click the link and go check it over. That's going to be easy. Okay. And here is another quote that I want to say. Learn the art first. As you master it, you can start improvising. What I say is, don't worry how your post is going to look like. First, start doing it. As you do more posts, you'll master it. And then you know how to play your game. I'm not giving any shortcut. I'm asking you to explore yourself. Okay. So there is no template, no formula. You have to master your art, and definitely I believe you'll really excel in it. Okay. Another thing is zero spam zone. What is it is where whenever you like to post, please don't post it. You know your target audience. I told you in the beginning, know your target audience, right? If he is a CEO are the target audience, you need to know what time they are active. You would have read about 5 a.m. clubs, all this stuff. Are they active at that time? Are they going to use it? Or late night they are going to access? That's the time you have to catch them. If they are college students, what is the time? If they are working professionals, what is the break time? That's the ideal time for you to catch that person. Whatever the post you are going to make, it takes only 20 minutes to get the reputation built. If you are leaving the 20 minutes, first 20 minutes, your impression rate will go down. Why some posts are 5,000, 2,000 is just based on the timing. And my audience are all in India. And believe me, I work for Indian time. I know my colleagues, my people out there, my followers are awake and are active on LinkedIn by this time. And I post exactly. So you need to know that. And always there is other way that you can be visible, not by just posting something. You can be visible even by commenting on. People don't do it. I see that it is pretty bad. You have to be active on commenting on other people, recognize what they are. And when you do it, other people do it. And that is how you build the engagement. That is how you would be visible on Google. We are talking about personal brand, right? It is not only me looking in my mirror and saying I'm good. So please comment on other people. I've got a lot of engagement, believe me. And I'll show you some put. I just recently put this message there. And I said that, man, you did a good job, super good. You're doing real good work. And you see that people on this post, they have liked many, but here also they have liked many. They are liking the comment that you put across. Not many can happen like that. And that is how it is going to engage the traffic. Believe me, try to be creative in the way that you put across. And this is another one that one of my students who was celebrating Women's Day, I posted and said that, yeah, women are doing really good in the workplace, adding more values to our community. So wish you a happy Women's Day and see that things are going good there. People are liking on it. So see that what is that you want to add to your comment, learn how to comment. Don't be negative in the way that you put in comment. That is going to really pull you down from the search engines. Okay. And believe me, my traffic, if you look at my traffic here, my traffic, I've gained more from my post. You see that if I'm leading, it is because of my post, which is coming 81% of the traffic. My comment, I'm commenting on many, but my comment lead generation is only 11%. And people in my network asking others to follow it is only 5%. And people really search for me and coming and searching for Balaji, who you are, what you do is only 1%. You get it? My traffic is more on my post. And people who are looking at my post, searching me is all these people, designers, professors, education administrators, all coming from my domain. You get all these analyticals, which is very easy and very friendly to look at it. Okay. So go ahead, do this. And this is a very quick way of putting myself across in front of you in a very short time. And excuse me for overshooting my schedule, and a lot more I have, but I'm just losing my energy. I'm stopping here. So I'm open to take questions. And from there, let me see like if I'm going to add more insights.
Thank you, Balaji.
My pleasure.
Madan?
Let me know if the crowd is having any questions. I'll be glad to really take that.
Thank you for very much for your wonderful session, sir. So I'm just opening the chat for Q&A. So participants, now you can unmute and ask your queries, and you can use your chat box to ask your queries. So I'm requesting all the participants to kindly use of your chat, and you can unmute and ask your
I
queries.
have a question.
Yes, Murli.
So is there is only a LinkedIn professional network available right now, or is there is any other alternative networks available for professional development?
For a professional network, only LinkedIn.
No other
There is
alternative.
there is no other platform equally. That is why I showed you the strategy. 1 billion users.
Okay.
Okay, on LinkedIn, all Fortune 500 companies, all schools, colleges, any companies that you can say. But I can tell you there are few people who are not there on LinkedIn. You cannot find them. They are from scientific research, advancement studies where they are not really on LinkedIn. And they have nothing to do with LinkedIn, okay? They are very quiet people, shy and introvert, working in their own domain space, doing good job. They don't need that service. And there are people who are not there, but rest of them, we have to, as I told you, it is like self-commodifications. We have to sell ourselves. We have to know, make people know that I'm doing this. So it is important.
I think one of the participant, Mr. Maheshwaran M, has raised his hand. Mr. Maheshwaran, could you please unmute your mic and ask your query?
Sure.
Then can you raise the feedback question?
Thank you, sir. Sir, first of all, thank you for the session, sir. Sir, I would like to know why there is no response in LinkedIn for jobs, sir. When you apply for jobs, there is no.
Maheshan, let me know. I'll take it live. I'll show you like how actually it is open. Actually, it's a trick. You should be knowing how to find it. But anyway, let me know what is the domain that you are looking for.
HR, sir, HR.
HR, what?
Generalist, sir, HR generalist.
HR general.
Generalist, sir, HR generalist.
Generalist. Okay, let me tell you now. I'm just doing it live and give me a time. I just put on HR generalist. It's showing like 701. And let me know your experience level.
4 years.
Entry,
Sir.
mid.
4 years.
Huh?
4 years. 4 years.
How do you call that 4 years? Is it mid-level?
Mid-level, sir.
Okay, mid-level. Show the result. And okay, location, which location you want to search?
Chennai, sir, Chennai.
I see the top 10 results are coming from this. Since you said generalist, I see. Well, just give me a minute. I'll show you. I'll even pick up past 1 month so that we can know that it is active. Okay. Give me a minute to share screen.
Meanwhile, I request all the participants to fill the feedback form also to receive the e-certificate and to improvise the further session.
Give me a second. I'm trying to share the screen. Yes. Can you see this? What I put as HR generalist, and I've said this is a past month thing that I want. I have said that this is a mid-senior level I am looking at Chennai. Okay. It shows top 6 results, which are open now. And believe me, if you're going to change this generalist, it is going to leverage more and show a lot. Is there any other keyword that I can find? Any other word?
HRBP, sir, HRBP.
HR?
BP.
What is that?
BP.
BP, is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I have 4 results which are active now. And there are many ways to filter this. Your name I didn't get. Murugesan, is it? What? I didn't get.
Maheshwaran, sir. Maheshwaran.
Maheshwaran. Just look at it. Use all these filters. And one thing that Can you just give your name?
Maheshwaran,
Your
M-A-H-E-S-H.
LinkedIn profile?
Yes, sir. Maheshwaran,
M-A-H-E-S-H
M-A-H-E-S-H.
M-A-H-E-S-H W-A-R-A-N.
R-A-N.
Ah,
M. M, sir. Space M.
M. Are you anywhere here?
HR and lawyer, sir. HR and lawyer.
Where
HR
is
and
it?
lawyer. HR and lawyer, sir. HR and lawyer.
No. Is it showing here?
Yes, sir. It is showing, sir.
Well, no. Which number?
Seventh, sir.
This one. Okay, good. Okay. Nice that you have put this across open to work. That's interesting. Your photo is also good, looking straight. What nowadays it's doing is it checks your background also, which is neat. You have kept it, and you try to leverage this certification, which is the good thing that you are doing it. See that it doesn't get chopped, and what more you can leverage with. Okay, let me see here. You put this skills. This about me is a big thing that you have to leverage.
Okay, sir.
What is that value you are going to bring into the company?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Give me a minute. I'll just open mine.
Balaji, shall we have this in one interaction, because all the participants are waiting. We have to close the session. The time is going around.
See what I'm trying to show here is, you see all that skill. This is what I said, what people talk about you and what internet is also talking about you, you should tell here. This is my area of interest. And this is what I vouch for. And these are my skills. And what is the kind of a work that I have helped in developing courses in several universities. You got it? So try to leverage these things and see that I'm saying just take some references from some other mid-level HR. What is that they have leveraged? Do not copy paste it, but I say that try to leverage more. It is going to help you. This is a selling point. There is no other shortcut. Okay. And definitely your certification would help. Maybe, I don't know how is that going to be leveraged, but you have to talk about that certificate year, right?
Okay, sir.
Have you talked here? No. You're not talking about the certificate here. That is what you have to leverage about
I've
this.
kept it in the license, sir. License.
I know that, but here is where the search engine would look at it.
Okay, sir.
It is words, right? It is going to look at it. Your experience as a lawyer, and even this also is a selling point. See that how creatively you can describe your experience summary. Okay. Don't say that put all these job role descriptions in this one. Try to be as creative as possible, which is going to help.
Yeah.
Okay.
Balaji, can
Okay. And in case if there is any other photos, activities that you have put it across, not here as a featured job, maybe you can check here. This featured job is what I want you to check on. Okay.
Thank you, Balaji.
Yeah.
Thank you for your response. Next,
Any more?
Madan, any?
Adding to that, one of our participant, Ms. Monisha, yes, has asked one question, sir. So I am a physiotherapist. I am running a clinic. I am already posted videos on YouTube and Instagram, but I am having a doubt how LinkedIn helps me out.
See, Instagram is the post that you have to go, being for the audience. These are the two things that you have to look in. For the audience, definitely Instagram. And for the like-minded people that you want to learn about your profession, you have to get more insight from your seniors. You share your information with the juniors. Get to know about him. Okay. Imagine I'm going to say that I am closely connected with Sundar Pichai. What do you feel? The way that the reputation I build suddenly changes, right?
But I believe Balaji,
So what I
the
say
both are
is,
looking same.
uh, what I say is, for your professional interest, definitely you have to leverage on LinkedIn. If your customers, your audience are on Facebook or Insta, that is where you have to leverage. And there are a lot of reports that are there to find where your audience are. Believe me, you believe if your audience are on Insta and that is how you bring in business, you have to be there. So you connect your uh, professional networks with LinkedIn and your business with uh, Insta in that case. And also you with the network, it brings a lot of revenue. People assume that I'm there on LinkedIn, but I look for a physiotherapist and I find you there. I'll be happy to connect with LinkedIn, right? Not on Insta. I'm not there on Insta active. So it is a win-win if you are going to be active in both, but see that where you have to leverage what.
Next, Madan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shall we wind up?
Only two people have been asked the questions. So I request all the participants, if you are not having any questions or query, kindly share your feedback to improvise our next session and to receive the certificate.
I'm requesting Vanita to say a vote of thanks.
So this feedback form will be open till tomorrow. So participants, you kindly fill the feedback. So it will be useful to have the furthermore session also. Yeah.
Okay. One more value that I want to add here.
Yeah. Please, Balaji.
Believe me, like if you really want to work on personal branding, see that if something takes 1 minute, do at that time. If giving a feedback takes 1 minute, please do now. Anything that takes 1 minute, just do at that time. Do not
Can you
prepone, do not postpone. And that is the attitude one would bring in. And I believe me, that is going to help you develop as a person.
open here, Madan? If there is, open the screen here.
Yeah, I'm just sharing, sir.
Can you open? Yeah, that's correct, Balaji.
Just sharing the screen. Any participant has shared their feedback.
Then leave it. Let it go on the own flow.
Okay.
Okay. Now, vote of thanks by Vanita Ramasamy.
Okay.
Thank you all for spending your valuable time, and thank you, sir. Thank you, Balaji, sir, for your interactive sessions and presentation. That presentation will be more relevant to the topic, and it's very useful to all of us. Okay, thank you, Murli sir, for conducting this webinar. Thank you all. Thank you all the participants who spend your time for this webinar. I hope this webinar will be useful for you and your personal development. Thank you.
Thanks,
Adding,
Vanitha, for
adding,
the kind words.
adding to that, I want to acknowledge the way of presentation. This is the first webinar where it is very more interactive through the visuals. The visuals are more interactive and mind blowing, and it have created some like a quotient inside the mind to react and respond at the incident. This is really, thank you, Balaji, for having such a wonderful session. Behalf of
Thanks, Murli, for acknowledging that. So as I told you, being a visual educator, I have to reflect
yeah,
to what I'm talking, and that is what I encourage and recommend all of you. Just whatever you are good in, see that you reflect that skill, the traits of it.
thank you, Balaji.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good day. Have a good day.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Madan.
Balaji.
Thank you, Madan.
Wonderful session. Thank you.
Thank you,
good day.
sir. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thanks, Matan.
Thank you.
Thank you, Murli.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you all.
22 பேர் இருக்கிறாங்க.